guys, my name is Susan and this is exactly how much I have used during the months of January, February and March doing Project Pen. I know, overconsumerism's final boss in my beliefs, but I know that there's somebody out there worse than I. Hey everybody, welcome back to another Project Pen update, and this is for the month of March. Now it is currently April the 5th, so happy Easter to those watching. I know it's a little bit late, but nevertheless I'm gonna go ahead and do this past month's update. Now I usually do these updates at night, the day right after the month ended, but it has been a hectic week and I have not had any time. I also do this at night, but as you can tell, it is broad daylight. It is currently 3:15 p.m. And I just got back from Sunday service, so let me go ahead and get my stuff so then we can do this Project Pen update. And I also will be showing you everything that I use collectively for the month of January, February and March all together, as I will be throwing all of that in the trash, or I think it goes in the recycling bin because it's a lot of plastic boxes or plastic bottles, and it has gotten to the point where I can no longer keep it in a corner because it is too much. So let me get my stuff. Okay, and this is all that I used for the month of March. So let me go ahead and open the bag so that we can start digging through. And this is what I have used for the month of January and February. So all together is this much. So let me get my end string and let's get started. Okay, so usually when I do this, I am in my room and I have everything organized. But I am in my office. I don't have an actual light in the ceiling yet. It's a work in progress, and I'm gonna be pulling everything out of the bag, so bear with me. So I usually do this and I have them organized by categories. Today, sadly, that is not the case, so whatever I pull out is whatever I will be going through. So first and foremost, you know, I use this daily. I use one packet of the disposable face towels for Modes. They were fantastic as per usual. I also use this hydrating hands and nails gloves. There was some hand like a mask, but for your hands. It was okay. I really didn't feel a change or nothing different to it. It was whatever. I wouldn't buy it again, honestly speaking. So this month I actually finished using one of my favorite body creams from Bath and Body Works. This is the You're the One scent from it has ultimate hydration with hyaluronic acid. It was okay. I definitely will restock once I run out of all the ones that I still have, which I still have about 6. So that will probably be, I just wish I had more. That will probably be in another, what, 6 months or so. So again, this is in no particular order. I am pulling out of a bag. I used the Even Tone Post Cleanse Tonic from Melly. The Science of Melanin Rich Skin, Melly. It was decent. Would I repurchase it again? Probably not. I got this as a gift. And it was okay to an extent, but nothing that was life-changing to my skin. So you already know this is my ride or die shaving cream, and like I told you guys, I have backups upon backups. I think I still have about 2 more left of this one specifically, which is the whip shave cream and extra creamy vanilla coconut. It has coconut oil and aloe vera. And yes, I will repurchase again once I run out of the 2s that I have, the 2 other ones that I have. I use the Spa Luxury Love Stroke Body Wash, which is a comparison to the Victoria's Secret's Love Spell. And it was okay. The scent really didn't do much for me. It was very light, and the scent was pretty much gone after you got out of the shower. I also used the body scrub from Spa Luxury as well, so I guess this was like a combo or something, I don't know. And honestly speaking, I'm not going to be rating the body scrub because I honestly speaking do not know how the body scrubs work. So I used it. It was okay, I guess. Nothing major or nothing life-changing to my skin or whatever. So would I repurchase this again? No. Just pass. And hold on, let me make some room because I'm running out of room there. I know I usually, like I said, I know I usually do this upstairs in my bedroom in the comfort of my room in a corner at nighttime, but my husband is sleeping and I don't want to bother him because you guys do know that my husband does work overnight sometimes. Okay, so continuing down the list, I also use this Purple Shimmer Gel Body Wash. It's very scented. Would not repurchase again. It was a waste of my money. Never again. I use this Power Stick Lavender Vanilla Deodorant. It was aluminum free and she was nice. She was really nice. I just wish that it would have been an antiperspirant, but honestly speaking, this I really don't see a difference whether it's antiperspirant or not. I am somebody who doesn't sweat at all, so any deodorant really works for me very well. So I use this Magic in the Air or Magic is in the Air, whatever. It's a fragrance mist from Bath and Body Works. It took me oh, it still had last few missed. It was fantastic. Again, I would definitely repurchase this, but I have so many of them that I definitely need to run through all of the ones that I have. And I have so many perfumes that I am trying to, in a sense, become a minimalist when it comes down to hygiene products and overbuying crap that I really do not need. So essentially, I am going little by little. So, I also use this body scrub bump eraser from Extra Care. It had 10% AHA. It was safe for sensitive skin. And let me tell you guys, I really don't know. Like I said, I really do not know much about body scrubs, but this thing was fantastic. I used it on my body, and afterwards I felt my body so freakish smooth. Baby smooth. Baby butt smooth, I swear to you. So would I be repurchasing? Yes. But as of right now, like I said, I am trying to go down on everything that I have, and I have so much. Although for body scrubs, I believe I only had 4, and if I'm not mistaken, I think this is the last one that I had, but I will double check with you guys on that. So, moving along the lines, for my hair, I use this hair mask. It is from Spa Luxury. Again, this was this was an agave and hibiscus hair mask. It was for anti-breakage and strength. It was for chemically damaged hair. I essentially used it because it was for chemically damaged hair. You guys know that I essentially bleached my hair about 3 years ago, and my hair has still not recovered from that. So therefore, that is why I always dye my hair black. Just so that you know, like a little backstory. Just a fun little info for you guys, I guess. I use for toner pack. You guys know that I love me some cleansing toner pack. This is the coconut oil and glycerin cleansing toner pad from Happy Skin, Healthy Skin. And I will repurchase. Actually, I still have one more box and yeah, definitely repurchase again. So let me see what else do I have here. I also used this bubble bath powder. It was actually my son, the one that wanted to use this, and this was in the scent Cherry Blossom. It was okay, but I don't know, maybe I'm used to being the bubble bath thing, that it makes so much more bubbles. That thing didn't really work as I expected it to. So I'm trying to get everything when it comes down to like hair and stuff, because I essentially okay, so hold on, let me organize my thoughts. Give me a second. Okay, so while we are on the subject of items for hair, before we get into the skincare portion, I used this hand sanitizer. It was Cherry Blossom scented. It was from Be Pure. And honestly speaking, up to today, it has been one of the very best scents that I have used in a hand sanitizer. So I will give them props. Do I need to buy any more hand sanitizers? No. I still have about 15 left, or not 15, but you know what I mean. I do have like 10, I want to say. So I also use this Flex Instant Dry Shampoo with argan oil. It was in the scent fresh coconut scent, or whatever you want to. However, it was coconut scented. It was okay. I really didn't like the fact that it did leave me a white residue after you put it on your hair. So I will be repurchasing, because I already have. When I bought 3 at the same time, just to keep as a backup, and I still have, I believe, 1, but after that one runs out, I don't know. I'm trying to determine whether or not I want to go back to having my natural curly hair, or if I want to go ahead and do a permanent relaxer on my hair, so that I have straight hair 24/7. So that is still being in the works to determine whether or not that is what I want. And per usual, you guys know that I run about 2 to 3 bottles of the hair and scalp oil. This is from B05. It is with arugula oil and peppermint, and this leaves my hair smelling so good every time that I use it, and it also adds shine to my hair. So definitely will be repurchasing, because I only have like the one that I am using left, so I will be repurchasing that coming once I go back to the store. So those 2, and let me see. Oh, I didn't even know. So I also used this hand sanitizer. This was from the Ashley Bell collection, and it was Sunflower Haze. And obviously it doesn't have anything, and it was okay. The scent was really nice. It wasn't overpowering, but yeah. So, and last but not least, before we get into the skincare, before we get into the skincare, I use the cranberry sugar hand cream from Danielle Creations, and I don't know. I wouldn't buy it again. It's not my favorite at all. Because I don't know. Maybe the scent was extremely sweet for my liking. Maybe it was that. Why would I lie to you about that? Maybe it was that the scent, for my liking, it was extremely sweet. So, and last but not least. So, last but not least, let's get into skincare, shall we? So, for the month of March, I was able to empty 3 facial cleansers. So first off, I finished this Bolero Soothing Foaming Facial Cleanser. It was pink, pineapple, and grapefruit. It was really good. Definitely will repurchase. I also got this pineapple and high glycolic acid brightening facial cleanser from Global Beauty Care. And last but not least, from Be Pure, the Glow Up Renewal Facial Cleanser with avocado extract and ceramides. I really like all 3 of them. I believe I have backups for these 2, and this one was just a small find that I was able to just grab, and it worked really well. This one, out of all, this one is my favorite. I really love how it left my face, and as you guys know, I bought this when I was doing the I guess you will say the Be Pure comparison of the Glow Up skincare similarities. I'm not gonna say the word similarities with the actual you know what I mean. I was doing a comparison between all Dollar Care Trees skincare dupes for other brands. That's all I'm gonna say. So I used these 3 cleansers. They were really good. Hold on. Okay, so for eye mask, you guys know that I have backups of this product, and they are the Spa Skincare jelly eye mask. I had, again, each I guess you would say each container brings 15 pairs of eye masks, so 2 containers will give me a whole month. And I use 1 of the caffeine depuffing jelly mask and 1 of the vitamin C brightening eye mask. So there we go. I completely forgot about this. I also use the organ oil from the organ oil. This was hair oil. It was okay. Wouldn't repurchase. It left my scalp feeling extremely oily, and therefore I wouldn't repurchase it. I like to feel my scalp hydrated, but not as oily. So, and as we continue, I also use this coconut sugar and lactic acid exfoliating facial polish, and this was extremely good. This was by Global Beauty Care, and it was extremely good. This left my skin feeling so smooth after I used it every single time that it was just fantastic to use. While we are on the toner subject, I also used the Be Pure Glow Up Toner. This was the watermelon extract with hyaluronic acid. I also used the Glow Up Toner with cloudberry extract and vitamin C. They were both fantastic. I will definitely repurchase again. As a matter of fact, I actually already have a backup of each one of these. And I'm trying to run through all of the skincare that I have so that I can continue using all the skincare and set into one that I really want or that I really care for. And so for moisturizers, I used the Be Pure Glow Up Night Moisturizer with watermelon extract and niacinamides, and I also used the Be Pure Hydrating Night Cream, which is compared to Olay's Regenerist Night Cream Recovery cream, and they were all both extremely good. Again, this one you were able to use them during the morning and during the nighttime, and this one is exclusively for nighttime. So I would use this one every single morning, but then I will alternate between this one and this one every single night. It did take me about 2 months to finish this one, so yeah. I mean, even though that it is 1.41 ounces, a little bit takes a long way. And I also use the Glow Up Illuminating Eye Cream with guava extract and vitamin C from the Be Pure line, and it was really good. It has been 1 second. Sorry, this is one of the few best eye creams that I have used, so I will definitely repurchase this the minute I see it. I do have one backup that I am ready to use once I am done using the ones that I am currently using, which right now I am currently using the Dermasil version of the skin line that they came up with, which is similar to the Drunk Elephant version. So right now that is what I am currently working on. And last but not least, I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 face serums. So, and they are all by Be Pure, and they are all from the Glow Up collection. So this is the Glow Up serum with watermelon extract and niacinamides. This one is the Glow Up Renewal Serum with avocado extract and ceramides. This one is the blackberry extract and niacinamides. This is the retinol serum. This is also the revitalizing serum, and they're all empty. It's just that, you know, I guess they still had a little bit, so because they have been God knows where for the past, as I have been throwing them in the bag under my sink, and there have been there just every time that I finish one, I just throw them in there, and that's it. I don't even look at them until the end of the month when I'm doing this. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. And then last but not least, I use the Glow Up Revitalizing Serum with pomegranate extract and peptides, and the Glow Up Soothing Serum. This one is strawberry extract with, oh god, this one has AHA and BHA, and oh good, I can't read the other one because, again, remember, I am in my office and I do not have a light in my office. So anyways, I use this 5 serums, so let me go ahead and give you a small count, and let me get my iPad out so that we can go over how many products I use in the month of March. Okay, and I am back. So for the month of March, if I count each of the products as just one, I use a total of 36 products. However, if I count the products for what they are and how many of the eye mask I actually use, I have a total of 64 products because each item has 15 pads, so, or 15 pairs, so that is 30. So individually it's 34, as a whole it's 64, excuse me. Now we started the year with 700 items, and between the month of January, February, and March, I have been able to use 159 products total, meaning that I have 541 items left still in my collection. Now, again, the majority of this is eye mask and face mask and face sheets and all of that. I am almost done with a box of the face sheets. Now, I'm not going to be including that until I am completely done with it. The box has about 20 face sheets, and I've used so far, I think like 15 or 16, but I want to be completely done with the box before I count it. So we are doing that, and then a lot of the things that I have, which is a bunch of them, are lipsticks, and I am running through about 3 of them right now, but I use them again separately. So, and that is when it comes down to like face or like makeup, that is one of the things that I have the most, which I had at the beginning of the year. I had 40. So I had 40 lipsticks and 145 eye masks and 61 sheet masks. So that is why I have so many big numbers. But besides that, everything else is small. Oh, and also I had 51 serums. But again, that number is going down day by day. I have already finished a few products within the first 5 days of this month. But again, I won't be counting them until the end of the month because I finished them in April, not March. So with that being said, I will see you on May for April's overview or April's count for our project pan. Bye guys.